on, man. What are you doing? What did we do wrong? I live here. I didn't even...
Sir, talk to me. Sir?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
I need
There's about to be some shit going down here.
Okay, who is the gentleman that's
Lauren
been over your
Boebert's
mailbox?
jackass husband.
Lauren?
Jason.
That was Lauren Boebert's neighbor calling 911 on Boebert's kids and her husband for racing cars in their neighborhood. Boebert has a history of getting in trouble with the law. She's got a huge rap sheet, and Lauren Boebert once again in trouble with the law. She missed an important court deadline where she got a speeding ticket apparently on Mother's Day for driving 19 miles per hour above the speed limit in Colorado. She had 20 days to respond to the ticket. She failed to respond on time, which would trigger a court hearing. And then she called into court and essentially lied and blamed her inability to meet the deadlines on the Postal Service and said that she claimed that she paid off the ticket via check, but that it just wasn't received and bounced back. And so she blamed it on the post office. I mean, I want to get into this story, but I mean, just take a look at Boebert's rap sheet right here so you can just see it for yourself. In 2004, third-degree assault. 2010, releasing pit bulls that attacked her neighbors. 2015, arrested for interfering with police, making an arrest of juveniles she didn't know. 2015, arrested on a warrant for failure to appear in court twice. 2016, rolled her car into a ditch and was charged with careless driving. 2016, failure to appear in court again. And in 2014, her husband was arrested twice for exposing his penis to women at a bowling alley and also for then assaulting Lauren Boebert. It doesn't also include the incident with Lauren Boebert going to a public Beetlejuice concert in Denver and blowing vape smoke on people and getting kicked out for her disruptive behavior. Just take a look at this article on Boebert's recent troubles with the law. It says the Colorado congresswoman was busted on Vail Pass on Mother's Day. Talks about how Boebert was caught going 84 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone by Colorado State Police, leading to a $174 speeding ticket and a scheduled court appearance for July 26th after she failed to pay her fine on time. Boebert didn't contact the district court until July 3rd to finally pay off the May 12th ticket, according to the clerk of the court's office, after finding out she had a court date scheduled this month because she failed to pay. Tickets that aren't paid to the state before their 20-day deadline, they'll get sent to the court. A clerk tells Westword her case got forwarded to the court. We opened a case, and then she took a standard plea offer. Talks about how Boebert was caught on a Sunday, the morning of Mother's Day, traveling westbound on Interstate 70 in a black Mazda CX-50 near mile marker 189. A February 2024 report by Denver 7, which cited CSP data, listed the area as a hotspot for speed-related crashes, with 52% of accidents on Vail Pass between 2021 and 2023 involving drivers who sped. It goes on to talk about the ticket that she gave. Her press secretary, Drew Sexton, says that she sent a check, that Boebert sent a check for the ticket to the Department of Revenue rather than paying it off through the department's regular online system, which wound up being sent back to her. He said it was unclear why she sent a check and just didn't pay online. Probably because she's lying. Sexton says Boebert explained her situation to an Eagle County court clerk on July 3rd over the phone before paying online, but the clerk who spoke to her tells Westword that the congresswoman made no mention of a check being lost in the mail. I don't know what happened before the ticket came to us. She called and said, I have a ticket with a court date and I need to take care of it. She contacted the court on July 3rd and paid it online. Under Colorado law, tickets that aren't paid were postmarked within 20 days of the violation date or automatically sent to court. Tickets that aren't paid within 40 days can only be paid through the court system and not the DOR website. So Lauren Boebert can't even pay her own tickets on time, yet she is holding positions that affect your and my life. Here was Lauren Boebert, by the way. Let me show you this one first. This was the 911 call from that we previously reported a little bit ago, where Boebert's neighbor called the cops on her. Here, play this clip.
911, what's the address of the emergency? Repeat the address for me one more time to make sure I have it correct.
Silk, Colorado.
Okay, perfect. Your phone number you're calling me from, sir? All right, that's what we're showing here as well. Tell me exactly what happened.
There's a domestic situation happening right in front of my driveway, and now he's driving away, I think, just about fighting. It's bad. It's Lauren Boebert's jackass husband, Jason. He's running over my mailbox right now. Stop, you jackass! Get the fuck out of here!
And you said
Come
he was
on, man.
running over your
What are you
mailbox?
doing? What did we do wrong? I live here. I didn't even...
Sir, talk to me. Sir?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need
There's about to be some shit going down here.
Okay, who is the gentleman
It's
that
Lauren
went over your
Boebert's
mailbox?
jackass husband.
Lauren?
Jason Boebert.
Jason? Okay.
Lauren Boebert's
What's he
husband.
driving?
Yeah, Lauren Boebert, the congresswoman.
And here was another time where Boebert's kid called the cops and said that Boebert's former husband, Jason, was abusing the kid. And then Boebert called in and basically told the police not to show up. Here, play this 911 call.
He's just like throwing me across the house. I don't know why he got mad. He just started yelling at me and he started throwing me. Jason Boebert. All I wanted to say is me and my dad were starting to yell at each other. He didn't really get physical with me. It was just like I was overwhelmed. Wait, hang on. Me and my dad were over. Hang on.
Hi, I'm the mom.
Hi.
Okay, so there was an argument over dinner. I understand you guys got to come and talk to them. I'm down at our second location I was already here getting things ready for an event. But I don't know. I was talking to him and he had said that he had called. So just to let you know, I have him, his dad's up at the house.
Yeah, he had told me he was going to be down at the farmhouse, and I've got him headed that way to help him.
Yeah, he doesn't need help, but they can come here. Yeah.
Boebert's son also has recently been arrested on felonies. Boebert had, at least as of now, refused to help her son in any way, although Boebert did show up to Donald Trump's criminal trial to attack the judge's daughter and to attack witnesses and to help Donald Trump violate a gag order. I want to show you this as well. This is Lauren Boebert's shtick, though, that she does. She goes around, she talks about being a rhino hunter and being tough, and like these people they can't even pay their own tickets. Like, what are we talking about here? Lauren Boebert had a speech, play this clip.
That we have the power to unite and take everything back. Take it all back from the socialists and the communists and the dictators who want to destroy our country. And even in the beginning of this Congress, me and 19 of my friends and I, we even showed that we can take back our country from the DC establishment because we are professional rhino hunters.
Here, Lauren Boebert was given a pin from friends of a victim at the Uvalde shooting. They handed it to her in memory of one of the victims who died in Uvalde. And take a look at what Lauren Boebert did to it. Play the clip.
Finally recognized her green Converses. Thank you. Have a nice day.
We hope you take action on gun violence prevention.
Take a picture of that. God.
Boebert then goes on interviews, like here's one she did recently where she talked about wanting to put electric fences, alligators, and sharp spikes at the border to kill people who are crossing. Play the clip.
I do believe that Robert Garcia did present to the nation our newest border bill with gators and an electric fence and spikes and missiles.
Just don't take any more taxes, but I'm cool with it.
I will co-sponsor that legislation. Happy to.
Of course, you know the incident at the movie theater. You see her right there. Here is a church congregation. This is where the MAGA Republicans do their events now. Church congregation cheering as Boebert says she prays for Joe Biden's demise. Play this clip.
God said that he was the provider. I know that Jesus said that we would be blessed, but I just don't know about this month. And Jesus is right there at the table with you saying, what kind of conversation is this? Why are you talking like this and why are you sad? Jesus, don't you know? We're out of money. COVID's hit. They shut everything down. Joe Biden's president. We don't know what to do, Lord. It's all right. We pray for our presidents. It says, let his days be few and another take his office. That's why I filed articles of impeachment for Joe Biden. Unfortunately, he does have a really great insurance policy named Kamala Harris.
And with all of that, Lauren Boebert tries to lecture us all on we needing morals back in our nation. Here, play this clip.
Melting down if you had to put 10 commandments in the schools out in that part of Colorado, ma'am?
Certainly not in rural Colorado and in Colorado's 4th district. I think that this is something that we need all throughout our nation. And I'm so proud of Governor Jeff Landry. He's a wonderful man, a great friend of mine. And I'm glad that he's in that position and taking action because we need morals back in our nation, back in our schools. And if there's anything that we are going to present in front of our children, it's going to be, it should be the Word of God, because this is the one truth that is never going to change and never going to leave them. It's not some woke fad of the day that you can get canceled for believing in 10 years from now.
This is the status of the MAGA Republicans. Here's one more clip of Boebert. I'll show you. Play this one. This is with her and Jesse Waters.
What happened? You just had a little too much to drink?
No, Jesse, not at all. I was very excited about the actual musical. Huge fan of Beetlejuice. Anyone should go and see the musical if it's in your area. And please let me know how it ends, because I've yet to see the ending.
So you were so enthralled by Beetlejuice, you got carried away.
A little bit. Jesse, it's been 20 years since I was in the dating scene. And back then, there were not infrared cameras watching my every move. But it's a lesson learned. As I said, I'm truly humbled and apologize to my people in Colorado's 3rd district, those who I love. In my position, it is my responsibility to bring levity to my constituents' lives, never gravity. Never should my actions burden those whom I represent. So I will work to only bring levity to them and try to bring as much solutions as possible. This whole week has been a total distraction, Jesse. We are on the verge of a government shutdown. We have muscle memory in Washington, D.C., of bipartisan muscle memory of those who want to continue to do business as normal. That's why we are at $33 trillion in debt.
So Lauren Boebert can't even pay a ticket. Judge for yourself the competence level here. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million together. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.